My friend, I want you to take a deep breath right now and let this truth sink in. You are not here by accident. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are set apart, handpicked, destined for something extraordinary. You may not see it yet, but that doesn't change the fact that there is a plan at work in your life that is greater than anything you can imagine. Life has a way of making us doubt our worth. Challenges come, disappointments happen, and suddenly we start believing the lie that we are forgotten, overlooked, or unworthy of good things. But let me tell you this. Your story is not defined by your failures, your past, or even the voices that try to convince you that you are not enough. No, your story is defined by something much greater. You are chosen to receive a blessing that is beyond anything you have dared to dream. Think about the times in your life when doors closed, when things didn't go the way you planned. Maybe you saw it as rejection, but what if it was actually protection? What if the path you thought was right wasn't big enough to hold the greatness that is meant for you? You see, sometimes the delay isn't denial, it's preparation. You weren't being pushed aside, you were being positioned. Positioned for something better, positioned for something that is meant only for you. But here's the catch. The blessing that's waiting for you requires something in return. It requires belief, not just any belief, but the kind that refuses to settle, the kind that holds on when nothing makes sense, the kind that wakes up every morning and says, I don't see it yet, but I know it's coming. Because the truth is, great things don't come to those who sit back and wait. They come to those who step forward, who walk boldly, who refuse to give up even when everything around them says it's impossible. Look around you. The most successful people in history didn't always have the easiest paths. They weren't the strongest, the smartest, or the most qualified, but they had something others didn't. An unshakable belief that they were meant for more, and that belief changed everything. The same is true for you. Right now, there are doors being prepared for you to walk through. There are opportunities lining up, connections forming, and miracles in motion, all leading to a moment where everything will finally make sense. And when that moment comes, you will look back and realize that every challenge, every delay, every struggle was shaping you for the blessing that was always meant to be yours. So stand tall, walk with confidence. You are not forgotten. You are not just another person trying to make it through life. You are chosen. You are meant for something greater. And if you dare to believe it, if you dare to claim it, nothing will be able to stop the blessing that is coming your way. There is something truly powerful about knowing that you have been chosen, not by chance, not by luck, but by divine intention. You were created with a purpose, set apart for something greater than what you can see right now. The fact that you are here, breathing, listening to these words, means that your journey is far from ordinary. You are not just another person trying to make it through life. You are a vessel for something extraordinary. There may have been moments when you questioned your worth, when life knocked you down so hard that you started to believe you were forgotten. Maybe you've looked around and thought, why do others seem to have it easier? Why does my path feel so difficult? But what if the struggles you faced were never meant to break you? What if they were actually proof that something bigger is being prepared for you? The most precious things in life are not given lightly. They are entrusted to those who are strong enough to carry them. Being chosen does not mean life will always be smooth. In fact, it often means the opposite. The weight of purpose can feel heavy, the path may be filled with obstacles, and there will be times when the blessing feels distant. But make no mistake, what is meant for you will always find its way to you. No force, no circumstance, no person can take away what has already been written for you. You may not see the full picture yet, but every step, every delay, every closed door is shaping you into the person who can receive the greatness that awaits you. There is a calling on your life that no one else can fulfill. You have gifts, talents, and a voice that the world needs. Even when you don't feel ready, even when you think you're not qualified enough, strong enough, or worthy enough, remember this. What is placed within you is no accident. You were chosen for a reason. And when you finally step into that realization, when you embrace the truth that you are destined for more, you will see the blessings that have been waiting for you all along. The question is not whether you are chosen. The question is, will you believe it? Will you dare to rise above doubt, fear, and past failures to claim the life that was always meant to be yours? Because the moment you do, everything changes. The moment you believe, the blessing that has been waiting for you will finally have the space to unfold. And when it does, you will look back and realize that every struggle, every tear, and every unanswered question was leading you here to the life you were always meant to live. There is a reason you are here. Not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine intention. Out of all the souls in this world, you were chosen. Chosen to rise, chosen to receive, chosen to walk a path that is uniquely yours. There is something within you, something powerful, something rare that makes you different from the rest. And even if you can't see it right now, even if life has tried to convince you otherwise, that truth has not changed. You are set apart for something extraordinary. It's easy to forget this when the weight of the world presses down on you, when life feels unfair, when struggles come uninvited, when everything seems to be working against you. You may wonder, why me? Why is my journey so difficult? But what if the challenges you face are not signs of rejection, but preparation? What if the struggles are not meant to break you, but to shape you? Diamonds are not formed in comfort. They are forged under pressure. Gold is not found shining. It must go through fire before its true value is revealed. In the same way, your life is being refined, strengthened, prepared for something far greater than you can imagine. Being chosen does not mean you will never face hardship. In fact, it often means the opposite. But it also means that no battle will ever be wasted, no tear will ever be meaningless, and no setback will ever have the final word. The trials you have faced, the doors that have closed, the moments that made you question everything, they were never proof that you were forgotten. They were proof that you were being set apart. Because the greatest blessings are not handed to just anyone. They are given to those who have been prepared to carry them. The world may try to convince you that you are just one among many, that your presence does not matter, but deep within you know the truth, you feel it, that unshakable sense that you are meant for more, that you are here to make an impact, to create, to inspire, to rise. You were not created to merely survive. You were created to thrive. The dreams placed in your heart are not random. They are whispers of the destiny that is waiting for you. The gifts you have, the ideas that stir your soul, the passions that refuse to fade away, those are not coincidences. They are glimpses of the blessing that is already in motion, waiting for you to step into it. The question is not whether you have been chosen, the question is, will you believe it? Will you stand in your truth even when doubt creeps in? Will you dare to hold on when the road gets tough? Because the moment you embrace who you are meant to be, the moment you stop playing small and start walking boldly in faith, everything will shift. Doors will open that you never expected. Opportunities will arise that once seemed impossible. The right people, the right moments, the right breakthroughs, they are already aligning in your favor. You are not forgotten, you are not ordinary, you are chosen. And when you step into that truth, when you claim it with everything in you, you will see that the blessing that has always been meant for you has been waiting for this moment all along. There comes a moment in life when you must decide what you believe about yourself. Not what the world says, not what your past tries to convince you of, but what your soul knows to be true. And the truth is, you are not ordinary. You were not meant to live a life of mere survival, constantly wondering if you are enough. You were chosen, set apart for something greater, something that will not only transform your life, but also impact the lives of others around you. It is easy to let fear and doubt steal your destiny. It is easy to convince yourself that blessings are for other people, that you are somehow unworthy of the greatness that is meant for you. But what if the only thing standing between you and the life you were born to live is the belief that you deserve it? The universe does not withhold blessings from those who are ready to receive them. What is meant for you has always been yours. It has simply been waiting for you to step into it. Look back at everything you have overcome, the struggles, the heartbreaks, the moments of uncertainty. They were not there to break you, they were preparing you. Strength was built in those dark seasons. Resilience was forged in those moments of doubt. And now you stand on the edge of something extraordinary. The only thing left to do is claim it. Do not let hesitation rob you of what is already yours. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into the blessing that is waiting with open arms. There will be challenges, there will be moments when you feel unprepared, but remember this: blessings are not given to the perfect, they are given to the willing. To those who dare to believe, to those who refuse to give up, to those who trust that they were made for more. The question is no longer whether you are chosen. That was decided long before you even realized it. The only question left is, will you believe it? Will you walk in the confidence that something greater is already unfolding in your life? Because the moment you do, everything will shift. The doors will open, the right opportunities will find you, and the blessings that have been waiting for you all along will finally have a place to land. And when that happens, you will not just live, you will thrive, you will inspire, and you will finally see yourself for who you were always meant to be.